Hello and welcome to Toilet Topics with Cody Glott. Today I'm reviewing episode 1 of Altered Carbon. So just to start off, this could contain spoilers for episode 1, so you have been warned. So the episode opens, you're kind of like underwater. You see the kind of like the main character like kind of hooked up to this like breathing apparatus, and then we kind of jump. It kind of jumps between that and then some crazy kind of like sex scenes like in a shower where these people are kind of like covered in blood and like glass and stuff. This whole time you're kind of hearing a female narrator. You learn later on that she's a Faulkner, I should say. And just to kind of throw out what I think is happening is she's kind of the one who potentially created these beings called the Envoys, which you discover that's kind of like the main character, what his role was. You still don't really know exactly what they are, but it seems like they were kind of like an elite training force, or almost like a squad of people that were very elite. He kind of like at the beginning of the episode, he's kind of like seeing as like Daredevil, you know, almost like where he can see things through walls and like almost like an infrared or like digital vision kind of thing. So that was a pretty cool scene. And then we kind of get like an awesome like headshot where he like shoots through the wall using that power to be able to see through things. You kind of find out that he's been dead for 250 years. He was in like kind of like a prison sentence. According to the warden, he was, you know, pretty much in there indefinitely, but this really rich guy pretty much pays to get him out. He finds out he's pretty much like property, has no rights, and just the whole feel of the episode at the beginning was giving like a Black Mirror, Ghost in the Shell, cyberpunk feel. We kind of jump over to where he's heading to the city, and then he's kind of heading up into the clouds, and you can kind of tell this is where kind of the rich people of society kind of live, and it gave me a very BioShock, Infinite kind of feel, like City in the Clouds, which is pretty cool. You kind of hear his name's like Kovacs. It's his first name's Talk, the main character. And then we have this guy, his name's Bancroft, who's kind of this really rich guy who pretty much bought him out of storage, is offering him a full pardon, $50 million, and just all these kind of things to find out who murdered him. And then we kind of get some flashbacks of him as a child. And then he kind of takes like this kind of crazy trip into the city where he's like, you know, getting high, and then he runs into this Raven Hotel where he, you know, that people say no one goes to anymore. It's like because androids are very possessive, and he kind of uses this to his advantage when he gets attacked by these Russian guys, and then the hotel pretty much helps him attack him and kill him. And the hotel is run by this Edgar Allan Poe android. It's a very cool sequence, very high action and just, you know, cool effects. And I just like how the android says, you know, he was protecting his guest, and this is the first one he's had in like 50 years. So it's just kind of cool how like these androids are in this world that have these hotels that are just kind of sitting there for years waiting on someone that potentially will probably never come. And then it kind of ends in a dark place where he's thinking about killing himself, but he has like this kind of vision of this person who keeps saying, you must go on. And I'm guessing this is that Faulkner person who's like, you know, telling him, hey, do what I made you for. And then he kind of calls Bancroft and kind of accepts the job. Overall, I thought the first episode was fantastic. It was definitely something in my wheelhouse that I enjoy. I love sci-fi and that cyberpunk kind of technology where, you know, what the future could potentially hold. And I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of the episodes. I'll try to review the other ones. I don't know if I will per se, but I definitely enjoyed the series, and I might just do an overall season review, but I might try to review each episode individually. Remember, this is Toilet Topics. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and until next time, this is Toilet Topics signing out.